Hello, welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at, in my opinion, most likely the best or like one of the best teams that you can run in Love Cup to get some more dust, as we currently have like the triple Stardust 4 wins reward in there right now. I think I had 2 5-0s with this team. Like, I had a great success with this team. This team was very nice and gave me a lot of dust already thanks to the boosted rewards right now, and especially like I love those rare candies right now from the Go Battle League reward as well. And here my opponent just surrenders in the beginning. We have our team around Druddigon here. My Druddigon has horrible IVs. This was the first Druddigon that I got from like trading when I made the first video of it. But yeah, of course, this is not like a good IV. Druddigon, try to get a better one. I think I already have a better one though. But I actually didn't take a look at the IVs before I used them. I thought they would be better, but hey, it was still usable. IVs are not everything. And here against the Kaiwei Chang, we can just go for the farm down, as my opponent always just wants to bait me. I don't know why, but like my opponent kinda makes some weird plays here, just going the entire time for the power punch, completely throwing the game with that. That was a hilarious match. But yeah, by there we have our Ariados, we have 2 shields. Of course, my opponent got a surrender here. Good game there. Yeah. What can I say? Of course, Love Cup is not very exciting. I guess like next week gonna be a little bit better, as we have the news, like in general, a new event coming up. And we also have like the little Jungle Cup, I think, coming up together with Great Lake again. And there's most likely gonna be some more new Pokemon being released for the Jungle event from Generation 7. I would expect something like Dewpider and whatever. Like there are like some that actually could have some impact into Great League as well, which I don't know if Niantic gonna screw their movesets up, but like next week I'll be way more excited than this week. I might just do some kind of different content later on in this week. But for now, we're just still gonna take some look at some good teams here for the Love Cup. Ariados is just one of my favorite Pokemon right now to use. It's just such a good Pokemon. So yeah, it's always like pretty decent. And this team, basically, you have a Pokemon that is pretty good against nearly everything, and then 2 Pokemon that are pretty good against Charm users, which you don't want to really face with this Pokemon. So yeah, Druddigon can always farm down nearly everything. Druddigon is such a safe lead right now. It's amazing. I really like it. Yeah, I think I should have actually went into my other thingy, what's it called? The Ariados instead, but here we still have the shield, which was not the smartest decision. I can go for 1 flame charge at least and get the shield, or KO him, I guess. They KO him, and we see another Charmer in the back. I actually misplay this game. And yeah, like I shouldn't have shielded there against the first Charmer there. I was kind of to expect that he has another Charmer in the back, especially with the lead. So now I'm going to have to try to catch the move. I know that he's there in 2 moves, and I think he got the refund there because he was standing still after my swap, which is like basically he threw the move, but like the game didn't throw the move for him, and then you like wait for 1 turn. And I think that's one of the game. I think like I should have caught this perfectly on the correct move there, but yeah, sadly it didn't work out. Most likely, like of course I can only guess, but most likely because the game just lagged. Because if he like they wanted to overfarm or anything like this, he would have just went for the move and didn't like lag for 1 turn. So it's most of the time called, like in the general Pokemon community, the refund, which I still don't actually really like the name, but hey. We have Scrafty against us. Scrafty, do you like a Brave Bird here? He does like a Brave Bird in his face. Bye bye Scrafty. Druddigon against Crustle. Crustle is actually the worst Pokemon that you can encounter with this team, but my opponent gives me the advantage of swapping out here, which I can just now take with my Talonflame and KOing this little Spooter. Maybe I should have overfarmed a little bit and gave the Crustle his farm. I think that would have been better. Yeah, I don't get to another move anyway. So I should have let him go for 1 more move next time. That was kind of a misplay by me. But I can get him low now with our Night Slash here. We're gonna shield this up. I'm gonna shield his move up, as this is the best matchup that I have for the thing. And I already knew that he had the Scolipede in the back. That's basically one team that I showcased in my last video as well. Like in my top teams video. Very common line triple bug team. Made like kind of popular by well over, but we basically did the same idea at the same time. So yeah. we can now, I actually thought it would do more damage, but we can now at least go for one more cross poison with a 1 HP in a dream. We can swap out here, and if we KO us at the same time, which would be good, we're still gonna have one Pokemon in the back, but I'm actually gonna be able to win this matchup with like 1 HP in a dream with our Druddigon, which is nice. Good game there. We have another Crowdon. We see some more Crowdons. I actually kind of want to get a good one as well, but I don't know, the what's called the pre-evolution of it like never really spawns. I don't know why. Like we think we have it currently in quests, but of course you don't want quests like PvP IVs anyway, because like yeah, quest is like best would be 10, 15, 15, and it's already a squishy Pokemon, so I think you kind of want the best PvP IVs. So yeah, not really the best scenario there for it, but we see the Crowdon coming in again, has to throw a charge with me. I'm fine with that. And I can just go and I should be able to farm all the way down. He gets the boost, but I can farm down in time. And we see the Talonflame coming in. I have one move stored here. I can swap out. I denied him, which is very nice and kind of lucky. But I can go for a cross poison here. And this should put him at like half health, and we see we get the boost. And now we can just spam those cross poisons. We still have a move stored. We should be able to win CMP against the Talonflame. And as long as we can get him low enough, we're gonna be able to win this game. We can go for another cross poison, and my opponent, yeah, we just gonna win this game. They're KOing this Talonflame. Next up we have Druddigon against Ariados. We usually, I think I just go for one move and then swap out afterwards. The thing here is my backline is pretty decent against Ariados. My normal Ariados is of course a neutral matchup. Like this, I'm gonna be able to put him solo, that like no matter what he wants to throw with this Ariados against my Ariados, like he will not be able to win this back. And we see the Alomomola. This is also why you have the Ariados as a safe swap here. You have something that's really good against Alomomola in the lead with our Dragon type, and you have something that's very weak in the back with the Talonflame. So you kind of want to bait this out. And the Ariados in this team is basically perfect for this. We can still do a lot of damage and chunk this thing down, especially with the lunge damage. And we put him basically into farmland range now for the Druddigon. And we see an Electrode coming in, and this kind of scared me. I was kind of expecting Electrode there in the back. That's also a common team here. But we can get to another Dragon Claw. We should be able to get the last shield here as well. And now we can just go for some flame charges against this Electrode. We still have 2 shields. We can shield twice. We should be able to get to the flame charge in time, which gonna allow us to KO this Electrode and win the game. So good game there to my opponent. And again, like it's really simple team. You have a lot of fast move pressure with the Talonflame's Incinerate plus the Dragon Tail from the Druddigon. You don't really have fast move pressure, of course, from the Ariados, as it's like does basically no damage. Poison Sting is Mudshot clone. Actually, like I was thinking if they would like get like a more type of Mudshot clone soon, maybe something like the roll out for the Golem. But I don't know, like it's weird. Like now they actually gave the Poison Sting that treatment, so maybe we get something for rock types, maybe we get something for other types as well. In my opinion, we need like way more moves anyway on Pokemon, and there should be a bigger update hopefully coming, because right now it's getting like kind of stale. Pokemon have the same moveset for like several years now. And some Pokemon are really basically bad just because of the moveset they have from earlier on. Imagine like a community day with Moltang and it's getting countered. So it would be like so cool. Like Moltang is a little bit of a rare shiny, but like with counter it would be such a good Pokemon. So it's kind of sad that we currently are not really in the situation for that. Yeah, just gonna try to farm down this Medicham and get him low enough from that. So I'm just gonna go shield up, go for the Incinerate, and go for some more flame charges to ramp up. And my opponent just surrenders there. He knows he has no chance against the Pokemon that I have in the back still with the Druddigon anyway. So we have a neutral lead here with the Galarian Slowbro, and my opponent catches perfectly, but I can just farm him all the way down anyway. Like he gets to move here. We're gonna shield here as well because it would hurt a lot. But like it's not the worst thing anyway. So we are 1 shields down, but we have energy, and we can go for the Night Slash against this Slowbro, and he has to throw anyway. I think I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. I can go into my Ariados. Now we can realign. I should be able to KO, maybe even with a 1 lunge already. That's definitely gonna put him low. Yeah, okay, it doesn't KO, but okay, it's fine. And we can now shield this up He goes to the Psychic and we see the Crawdon in the back. That's kind of annoying, but we should be able to survive one move anyway, and then we're gonna win this game. Because one launch gonna be able to KO the Crawdon, and he goes for one Crab Hammer, which we just barely actually survive. I thought we would survive it a little bit more easier. And we're just gonna swap out and farm down this thing. Good game there. Next up, we have a Fairy type in the lead, which is of course not really good. And we see the Macago as a Sayswap. Oh, yay! Yeah, I actually remember this game as well. This is the hardest possible hard counter scenario that you can have, by the way. There's not anything that would be more horrible than having a Charm either in the lead. The Macago now against my Ariados. And what we're gonna see later on as well, you're gonna see it soon. We can just farm, like we can farm down here as debuff, we can swap out immediately. And we see the Alomomola as well in the back, so a perfect hard counter team for me. Yay! It's so annoying. We have Alomomola in the lead against us, so we can go for one Dragon Claw, which should maybe even actually get the shield here, which is nice. We're just gonna shield up the Psychic as well. We generate energy faster, we do more damage, but we see also this Macago coming in here, which is gonna be a little bit of a problem. This thing doesn't really, like I don't really want to see this against my backline, so we're gonna shield up. He goes for the Rock Tomb, it is fine, we are at 0 shields right now, but we can go for the Night Slash, and we should be okay-ish. And we see him going back, and we actually got the boost there, which is nice. We see him going back into the Alomomola, and now we should have like more, like basically we have a higher damage output. We already put him very, very low, and we see the Mailchimp coming in there. Mailchimp has of course access to the Psychic, so we can try to catch it on the Talonflame, and we're gonna be able to do that pretty easily. I think it's 8 quick moves to get to the Psychic, so we just caught this. My opponent surrenders, he had enough, so good game there. Next up we have Talonflame again in the lead against us, and they swap out into Mailchimp, we swap out into our Ariados, double resisting the counter damage here, which is nice. But we still don't do enough damage really to two-shot it, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. We can go for another launch, and we can put him very low, and we can go for a cross poison in time before he gets to another move, so this is all looking okay. We see the Talonflame coming in again. Against Talonflame, we can actually go for a lot of moves, which is cool. We can still pressure him a little bit and go for more cross poisons, and we just gonna swap out now. I thought I might have been able to farm him down in time, but yeah, I wasn't, and we see the Scrafty coming in, which doesn't look too good for me right now at the current time. He lets this go, which is was like, okay, why does my opponent let this go? And my opponent goes for the Power Punch, which is fine. We got him low already, and now we can just farm the entire way down with our Talonflame. And there's not a lot that they can do. They cannot get to another foul play in time, and we see another Talonflame coming in there, and we can just farm down in time as well. Good game there to my opponent. And into the second to last match, we're gonna have the Slowbro in the lead. I think I actually have to show all the matches I did with this team. I did 3 matches, three sets with this team, so 15 games. It went really good. Like, this team felt so solid and so easy to play. Especially Druddigon looks like such a good monster. Like, especially if you have a better IV1 than me, you should be fine. And we see the Lickitungi against us again. We can just shield and farm all the way down. And if we farm down, we already have the Brave Bird loaded. We can go for the Brave Bird immediately, and we're just gonna get the shield from the Slowbro. He is 1 shields down, and I'm gonna be able to realign my Pokemon correctly, and I'm also gonna be able to KO this Slowbro here, which is nice with the Night Slash. And we see the Ariados in the back. Here I just saved my other thing there, my what's it called? Forgot the name. My Druddigon, because I kind of wanted to keep the thing just to reset the debuff, and also I'm close to another move, so if I can get to like one more quick move, I think I should be able to get to the last move on my Druddigon, which would be very nice and very beneficial for me. But we have to see. We see that all the attack drops here coming through, and my opponent seems to throw immediately, so yeah, he doesn't get to another move. We can go for the next Dragon Claw there, and we just got Fish with like easy peasy. Into the last game, we have the Mini-Chimp against us. We just swap into our Ariados. My opponent stays in a little. We just can go for the lunge, and of course we kind of have to shield that Psychic coming up here would do like 80%. So yeah, we have to shield this. My pawn goes into a Lomomola, which I'm totally fine with, as we're gonna be able to align our Druddigon now against this. And as both of the Pokemon like just went for a move, the Switch Clock is already up as well, which doesn't then again matter because my pawn goes for the Psychic, which gonna destroy the Ariados. We can farm down with the Dragon Tails, and we get a lot of energy here. We don't have to fear any charge move. There's nothing, even though we're very squishy. And we can go for one Dragon Claw, keep one, swap out, and farm down the entire Medicham, while my opponent has a Slowbro on the back. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna bait all the way. So my Incinerate also ramps up more damage, which is always really cool. We can go for the Brave Bird. The Brave Bird gonna get the last shield for my opponent. We can go for one more extra quick move in there. We can go for the... He swapped actually into the Ariados. We can go for the Night Slash. Are we gonna win this game? We are not, sadly, by one turn. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!